The problems of speaking two different languages and residing in a country that speaks a third language and having people and contacts contacting you in different languages as well. Interesting stuff. Should, do you think, a voice platform be able to work out how you want that content delivered to you? Should it be able to work out when you are in Germany and you're asking to call your friend Mohammed and speaking correctly in your Arabic accent, and using that name, do you think it should be able to understand you, even if you're based, as I say, in another country and your phone is set to English or not? Interesting stuff. Our good friend Walid, who we've been quoting over the last few days, has written an article in Medium, and you'll be able to read it there via the smartspeakers.com/links. He goes on to say, this, even though my phone is in English, our Amazon Echo had to be installed in German to use Alexa's skills in Germany. And he says, my smart assistant also has a problem with my accent when I speak German or English to them, and my accent isn't even that strong compared to others around me. This is the reason why I only use Alexa to control the lights and set timers and nothing else. He says the Washington Post released The Accent Gap, which was a study in which the Post found that smart speakers don't perform well when people speak to them with an accent. And obviously his situation is a bit more complicated than that. When it comes to American English, the smart speakers and their smart assistants rely on what is called broadcast English, which the paper classifies as predominantly white, non-immigrant, non-regional dialect of TV newscasters. Smart speakers and smart assistants are programmed, trained and tested by native speakers. Therefore, they struggle to understand people with accents. The more data we input to these smart assistants, the better they will eventually get. He says, for example, I can report every Alexa mistake to Amazon if I want to share this information with them. However, people might be reluctant to share these mistakes with big tech company, obviously to do with privacy reasons, of course. He says, now imagine the challenge for smart assistants and their programming. For smart assistants to be used by 60% of the world's population without any problem, voice assistants have got to be able to understand different accents. On top of that, the AI has to recognise code switching or conversations in two or more languages. Interesting stuff. We'll conclude what Walid has got to say tomorrow as the Smart Speakers Daily continues. In the meantime, I'll go and check that message from London. I'm Peter Stewart.
Part of the Briefcast.fm network.